Question mark. What about it? It's here. Yeah. Does it want me to put it back? What does it want me to do? Okay. I see. I can also plant mushrooms as well. So if I get these and go and plant them somewhere, they turn into something. Okay, so those just chill there forever, so that's cool. I don't know if I'm going to need them for anything, so I'll just keep it there for now. It saves me trekking up a cliff. And we can... Oh, no. It's a bit fiddly, this. Whoa. So that's how we get up Hitchwood one. And it does take a... Oh. Why did it sound like it dropped in water when it was nowhere near? Oh. Don't fall down there, please. And then we wait a day. Yeah. Anything else, Mr. Traveller? Egg. Yeah, I know where that is. Is that where you're going next? They just chill with me because they haven't done anything yet. Until... Where are you guys going? You going to roost? There's a whole load of you up here. We've got little Yoshi eggs. That's fine. Having a little bath, look. Peaceful rain. Oh, right. See what I mean? I do it all the time. Oh my goodness. Yay. Oh, there we go. I know where this goes. Wow, this statue has an ass. You see that? Oh, as long as it doesn't fall off the cliff, that's fine. And don't throw it off the cliff either, that would be really unfortunate. Wait, it doesn't really look the same as the others. No, 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 no. Last thing I need to happen. Please don't knock it off the edge. The physics in this annoy me. Yay! Whoa, what's this? I'm not sure what kind of fish this is. But it lives there now. There you go. Thank you. I need this. Nice. What are you sawing at, sir? That is stone? You were sawing stone. Okay. Whoa, whoa, What the fuck? I don't think that's meant to happen. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. Okay. Stay right there. Pufferfish. Okay. Where did it go? I should have kept an eye on it. Did it go in here? Frick. Where did it go? And they don't really despawn. Oh! There we go. Launch me again! No, okay. Yeah, I think the only time things despawn is if I jump into the ocean and die with them, or if I reload the game. What is that now? Tell me what is. Because that looked like the breakable comet that I've been through before. Ah, there we go. Now I can give you the good. Oh shit, I forgot to remove the surprise reward. That's from like... Why is there 3 glasses now? Why is there just... They spawn out of nowhere. Okay. That's from when I had party poppers. You're gonna stand there. There you go. No! Fuck's sake! Yeah, here you go. Yeah, I gave you it. I just gave you it though. Yeah. Okay, so I finished pleasing you. More money? You're not gonna finish it without more money, eh? Oh, I can just go to sleep on it there. Oh wait, I just clicked to go to sleep on it without realizing what I was doing. Another fish. Well, at least it rolled in a safer area. Alright, let's flush it. Make a new one. Red apple. Egg! Okay, that can be... Do no grubs? Because it's raining. Do you want a lily pad to fling me again like before? I don't know how I did it last time. Don't let me do that when I have the egg, please. Oh, there we go. Oh, hello. Oh, yeah, I'm clicking on you, but you're not doing anything. Is it because it's raining? You're bugged? Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Okay. No! Shit. Well, you broke your own egg there. That's on you. Please go in. Thank you. Purple drank? tongue. Uh, 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 I'm sorry, what? Can I lick the frog? You turned me into frog. Oh, I just licked him as well. Do you want me to pop him there now? Happy? Yeah? No more? Okay. Got stuck a bit then. It's just a little fish salad down there. Okay. Oh, well, I definitely fucked that up. I was supposed to be fast. I don't think I have that speed boost anymore. Ooh. Yeah, that boost probably would have helped me by now. How I make it glow before? Yes! Yes, 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 yes. I know where to get one of those. There we go. Oh, it wobbles quite a bit, doesn't it? Okay, I'm going to retrieve the orange. Oh! He's stirring soup. No, I guess it will. Let me put the wrong thing in. You need anything from me, sir? Egg. Honeycomb. What was the first one? Care to indulge me again? No, that's just gonna get picked up instead. And that is as well. I just want to talk to you, sir. There's too many things. Egg. Yes. I know where to get that. Oh, and long range shape, right? What the fuck just happened? Did you see that? What is happening to my game? It just went into the ether. No, no. Well, time to go get. Just go. Oh fuck! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Well, there was one. It's okay. I'm sure they can fly that way back up. A rock. The rock's from there too. An actual rock? Okay. That's not anything. Oh, these. Okay. Is he going to tell me to go to sleep now? Okay, I'll sleep. There we go. You touch it from here. Ooh, look, put down there. I've got a yellow one of these. Fish salad. Yay, you made your soup. Now what? Can I drink it? Reminds me of Grandma's golden soup. Wind Waker. Remind me what it is? Oh, different thing. A pearl. Yes, I know where to get it. There we go. Thank you. I'm going to spend this on my house. You start sawing the stone again? Okay. Sorry. Dodo feather. That could be done. Okay. Anything else? Oh, he's off to bed now. I'm assuming I'm gonna need this. I don't know what the fuck that white thing is. I'm gonna need this for the making of my house, I'm assuming. I don't want to lose it, so I'm going to put it in a special spot. There we go. Whee! Oh wow. Do a money tree. Nice. So, guessing you want more money. Here you are. So, do I plant it again? Okay, what would you like this time? Pufferfish. Oh, that's perfect. There's one in here. Oh my goodness. There we go. I'm just gonna... Hey, la lose. Okay, yeah, they're both here. I wonder if we can put it in... No way it worked. Now what? What else do I put in there? An orange, maybe? I don't know. I'll tell you what though. If I can put it in the drink, the potion, can I put it in the fishing? There we go. Ooh. No, that replaced it. But that's the one I want though, right? For the merchant. No, there isn't one. What happened? Ooh. Heavy quest. Damn. Wait. Oh, this whole time I thought I picked up a dead frog in the prologue, but it's been like a plushie this whole time. Breadfish? Oh, another pufferfish. Wait, E? Why E? Oh! It was a coin purse. I ate my coin. Okay. So, wait, does it just keep making money? What's going on? Oh, it's just squidgy. Oh. Okay. Yeah, it squeaks like a dog toy. For all the little puppers out there. Okay, what is it? A moon? Yeah, I don't fucking know what it's for. Why? Do I actually have to go up to it? It won't let me go there. Oh, I'm gonna go pop this at my base. At my other base. No clue what it's for. I won't quit the game. I'll just pause it. And maybe when I come back, we'll know what to do for the rest of this. So it's obviously more than these two statues. There should be at least 4. Hear no evil, see no evil. Speak no evil. And then what? There is, yeah, there's nothing more for me to take.